Hey guys, I just wanted to get on quickly because I got the super pump today, and I know you guys can probably, a lot of you relate to this. So when you're first doing network marketing a different way and you're building funnels and you're running ads and things like that, there's no better feeling than your email going off continuously with opt-ins that are coming from cold paid traffic opting into your funnel. So if you guys haven't experienced that before and you haven't started building funnels yet, you gotta get into it, because when you have a funnel set up and you have a webinar to pull people to, or you have a video series or some kind of free tool, you can start building an audience that way. So there's lots of different ways to do it. You could be going out in Facebook groups every day answering questions. You could be doing a lot of different freebies and things like that to build your email list. But if you're getting straight to the point and you're running ads with copy that is pulling people towards you, you know that your message is starting to get on point, which is half the battle, right? When we're marketing a different way, we need to create offers. And the best way to do that is through the right messaging, obviously. And so you have to kind of try a bunch of things, because you're not going to be the one that is smart enough to know what everybody else out there wants. You have to let the market tell you what they want. So you have to try a bunch of different things. So I just started running a new funnel 4 days ago, and I ran it with 5 different sets of ad copy. So 5 different things that it said basically in the first half of the text. Then the bottom was very similar because it was inviting people over to my webinar. And the interesting thing about it is that one of them was the clear winner. Like, the other ones didn't get any link clicks even. 2 of them got link clicks out of 5. One of them got a bunch of conversions into signing up for my webinar, and the other ones just, I don't know, didn't at all. So it was awesome because today I was able to go in and delete those other 3. Well, I paused them so that they're not running anymore. And now what I was able to do today is I was able to take that copy that I know that's starting to convert, and I was able to go test it with a bunch of different images now. And I also separated my ads between Facebook only and Instagram only, because you can create different ad sets very, very easily for the different platforms. So today I'm going to be running, you should usually let your stuff run for about 3 days. So it costs you can set your budget to $5 a day. It doesn't have to be crazy. So, I would say run your stuff for 3 days before you start judging it, because you set your ads up and then an hour later you check and you freak out if they're not running. But that's not a true reflection of anything yet, because don't forget, Facebook is your friend. The algorithm wants you to be successful because it wants you to spend more money with it, right? So you just have to learn how the algorithm works and learn how it needs to learn your audience based on your pixel that's firing on your website. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, let me know and I can totally explain this in another video. But this is the kind of stuff, guys, that we need to do if we're doing network marketing a different way, because we're pulling people in with different businesses out front, right? So we're not leading with network marketing anymore. So it's super important that we start to understand the tools we have available to us, such as funnels, systems, automation, and then at the front end of that, you can do a lot of publishing, which is super important to get your voice out there, but you can also use paid traffic to bring people towards you as well. Because that, especially when you're starting out from scratch, I just started the new network marketing like a week ago, right? So when I'm starting this out from scratch, I need to be able to reach a lot more people more quickly. And so the way to get word of mouth out there is to have ads running to pull people towards me. But ads are not the quickest way to do it if you don't have your messaging on point. So it's really important that you create a bunch of different ad copy and start fooling around with it. The other thing is that there's a huge myth out there that you're not allowed to mention network marketing in your ad copy, which is not true at all. You're not allowed to promise any kind of income claims, and you're not allowed to say, do you want automated lead generation from home, for example? That they'll reject that ad every time. So there's just different ways to write your ad copy. You can write it from a personal stance, like your own story. You can write it from a subjective stance, somebody else's story, like a third-party story. Or you can write it as someone's frustration. Or there's a few different ways, and I found that a lot of my stuff gets approved now, because I just learned a different way to write my ads. So copy that converts is a real thing, and you have to make sure you know your languaging. Anyways, hopefully if you guys haven't started writing any of your ads yet, that I really encourage you to start. Get on it, get it going, set up your first funnel. Guys, done is the new perfect. You just got to get a few things out there, and then you can start to tweak everything, right? You have to get the basics set up first so that you can move forward and tweak it and start moving forward. Because here's a way to think about it. You could spend 6 months working on one funnel if you wanted to. And if that funnel eventually ended up producing, let's say 6 figures a year for you, wouldn't that be worth it? A lot of people are like, oh, I worked on my funnel for a week and it didn't work. Funnels don't work for network marketing. And it's like, that's not true at all. The top income earners who are successfully building their own personal online businesses today, funnels work for them. That's how they build. They're not reaching out to their personal networks. They're going to barbecues to relax and have a hot dog. You know what I mean? Anyways, hopefully that was helpful. Get your guys' funnels up and running. Get them tested. Get your messaging going. And then, just like I just had, I got the super pump because my email keeps going off saying so-and-so submission for my webinar funnel. Anyways, it's really exciting. So hope you guys are all having an awesome day. Reach out with any questions. Cheers.